Boom shakalaka, this is a very important video. A very, very important video for all beginner Bitcoin and cryptocurrency investors. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my exact strategy if I was to start over and what cryptos I would pick to put in my portfolio. More than that, exactly the ratios that I would put them in my portfolio. So if you want to find out when they are and also when I buy these cryptos, stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video we are talking about a very important video for all beginner and intermediate and maybe even advanced crypto and Bitcoin people. I mean, I've been in Bitcoin since early 2017. That would make it a little over 3.5 years now. And I've learned a lot. I've made some money. I've lost some money. But overall, I've made some money. So I want to share my knowledge. And the reason I'm doing this is because one of my good friends called me the other day. He's like, hey, listen, I have some money that I want to put into crypto. Should I just plop it into Cardano? And I was like, probably not. Like, I mean, IOHK, which is behind Cardano, has a pretty cool website. But I just don't get it. Like everybody, I guess when they get into crypto and they want to put a whole bunch of money into it, they're like, well, Bitcoin's too expensive. Ethereum's too expensive. What can I buy that's cheap? First cheap thing, Cardano. Let's buy that. Or maybe there's just a whole bunch of Cardano fanboys. And that's what they buy. But me personally, I wouldn't plop a whole bunch into Cardano. And I'll talk about that later why. But to begin with, my theory behind what exactly to invest in. This article here defines a lot of what I consider investing in. This is something by Willy Woo. He's a great analyst, and he takes a look at Bitcoin versus a whole bunch of altcoins. And if we see Bitcoin's this black line, dotted line, going up, okay? We take a look at the altcoins, this big mess of altcoins there. All of them are either degenerators, going down, or oscillators, bouncing back and forth. None of them, I should add, continue going up. Let me repeat that. None of them, the altcoins that is, continue going up. Some oscillate back and forth, but none of them go up. Bitcoin, on the other hand, goes up and up and up. So a lot of my theory depends upon that. But obviously, that's not enough for some of you because you want these altcoins. You want the 1000x gains. You want to pick the thing that's going to make you a boatload of money. And, you know, in the long term, you're just going to lose versus Bitcoin. But you can do whatever you want because I'm making this video for my buddy. And I figured you're all my buddies out there too. So I would make this video for you. Now, if I was to just take a chunk of money, be it $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000, or $10 million, whatever it may be. If I was to take that and plop it in crypto the most securely, like let's say I was just going to put it there for 5 years or 10 years and just kind of close my eyes, cross my fingers, what exactly would I do? Well, this is exactly what I would do. Okay? First off, I would buy me some Bitcoin. How much Bitcoin? Well, I kind of made a little pie chart for you guys. All right? At least half of my portfolio, I would put Bitcoin. Now, this is not financial advice. Okay? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. This is just what I do with my money. As a matter of fact, over 65% of my portfolio is Bitcoin. You know why? Because it's the hardest money that there's ever been. Ever. There's a fixed amount of Bitcoin, 21 million. 5 million of those have been lost. That means there's 16 million Bitcoin. But guess what? Only 1.6 million Bitcoin are available on exchanges. That means 1/10 of the actual supply of Bitcoin is actually available for people to buy. And you know what else? Grayscale and PayPal and Cash App are buying up all the Bitcoin out there. And they're buying it up at an astonishing rate when Bitcoin is $19,000 right now. Okay, as high as Bitcoin's price is, they're buying it up. You know why they're buying it up? Because they know supply and demand, simple economics, the price is going to go up because demand is increasing, supply is fixed. It's you know, anybody can see that stuff. It's brainless, it's mindless, it's simple math. I don't know what you call it. So, number one, the biggest one. I mean, if I was just to put my money in one place and set it and forget it, Ron Popeil style, I would put it in Bitcoin. But that's not the answer a lot of you want, because Bitcoin's expensive. It's $19,000. No, one Bitcoin's one Bitcoin. You know what happens? The value of the dollar just disappears because they keep printing it. That's why Bitcoin's price goes up. One Bitcoin's always been one Bitcoin. Now, the second one would be none other than ETH. Okay? So I would buy Ethereum as well. Now, why Ethereum? I mean, this isn't Cardano. This isn't Polkadot. This isn't like the new shiny thing. You know why ETH? Every ICO is on Ethereum. Every DeFi project is on Ethereum. Every stablecoin basically uses Ethereum to find its price. I mean, everything is Ethereum based. The most developers in cryptocurrency on Ethereum. Everything is Ethereum. Not to mention they have one of the biggest things coming up ever, ETH 2.0. And Ethereum here looks like a degenerator. I mean, we see the Bitcoin price going up over time. Ethereum price kind of degenerating over time. All right. However, maybe something will happen after ETH 2.0. Maybe it won't. But if I'm going to bet on one crypto other than Bitcoin, it's going to be Ethereum. Plain as day. And how much? I would say like 25%. Now, my portfolio, I think it's like 20% ETH. All right. But it is what it is. Now, the third one. Okay, this might surprise some of you, but it would actually be Chainlink. Now, for a while, I was against Chainlink until I actually saw a real life use case for Chainlink, and that's when the Chainlink price kind of shot up. Okay, once we had DeFi becoming really popular, once we had stablecoins using Chainlink to kind of figure out their price, now all of a sudden we have an Ethereum-based Oracle system that's used for pretty much everything in cryptocurrency to hold every stablecoin at a stable price and to help with all these DeFi projects. So, because of that, I will put Chainlink as well, because if you believe in DeFi, if you believe in the future of cryptocurrency and decentralized banking, if you believe in Ethereum, you have to believe in Chainlink as well. Not to mention they have a great community behind them. So that would be the number 3, okay? And as you can see here, I mean, basically 75% of my portfolio would be Bitcoin and ETH, because these are pretty much like the blue chip stocks. These are the name brands. These are the ones that everybody knows about. These are the most stable of cryptocurrencies. If you're looking for high speculation, go. But, you know, you're going to win as much as you're going to lose. And I know a lot of people. I know hundreds, if not thousands of people in cryptocurrency, and very few of them have actually bet on altcoins and won and held their money. Like, actually did better than if they just held the Bitcoin they had in the beginning. Very, very few. Limited number. Okay? Now, the last 25%. This is kind of discretionary. Up to you guys. But I said, you know, a little bit of Chainlink down there. How about the next one? A little bit. I believe in Celsius. Okay? I just interviewed Alex Mashinsky. You can see this interview right up there. But if you take a look at it, they have a great community. They have a limited supply. They have great use case. People actually putting their money there to safely earn insane interest rates up to 22% per year. Okay? Safely. So they have a really great thing. And right now, I mean, they're growing faster every month, but right now there's only 200-some thousand users. Imagine when that's 1 million users and it's still limited supply. The price could continue going up and up and up and up for Celsius, because they use the token in multiple fashions. 1, you can earn interest in the token. You earn higher interest if you receive it in the token. 2, if you take out a loan, which you can do and get good rates on their loans, guess what? You have to pay the interest on your loan in Cell token. So, great use cases, great token. I think this one can continue going up a lot because they have a really good community. And then the other ones I put there, well, let's say maybe you want some Cardano. Maybe you're a Cardano fanboy. Look at this. This is a clear degenerator. Now, I will say, with Chainlink, that's not at all-time highs. With Celsius, pretty much at all-time highs. Okay? Cardano, you're like, totally not at all-time highs. Great time to buy. Well, yeah, you're right. It's pretty much the lowest it's ever been. But what if it never bounces back? That's also something you have to consider. A lot of people are thinking that Cardano is going to bounce all the way back to where it was at $2. Well, yeah, it may. But Bitcoin will probably be $100,000 by then. And still, Bitcoin comparative, it'll be worthless. And then my last one. This one's my speculative bet. Okay? Matic. Because Matic is basically a scaling solution for Ethereum, a second layer scaling solution for Ethereum that can still be implemented after Ethereum 2.0, after they do sharding, to basically speed up everything on Ethereum. Already completed. I say, hey, this one, because I see what happened with Link, how that's plugged into Ethereum, that helps Ethereum grow. Well, if Matic does the same thing, they're plugged into Ethereum, helping Ethereum grow. If they help Ethereum scale with Ethereum 2.0, price could take off. Certainly could take off. And so you guys might be asking, well, when should I buy? Because, I have this money burning a hole in my pocket now. If I don't buy crypto with it, I'm just going to buy, get a bigger car payment. So when do you buy? Well, there's a couple theories, okay? So you can dollar cost average, and I've talked about that a lot for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Or you could take a look at this and see the dollar cost averaging most of the time doesn't even work, okay? If we take a look at this is Bitcoin. You're better off dollar cost averaging only in these green areas, all right? The red areas, you're actually just better off plopping all your money in right now. So most of the time, you're just better off plopping your money in. 73% of the time, you're better off plopping your money in. But if you're one of those dipshits that I was talking about yesterday, and you can watch that video right here, but if you're a dipshit and you like to buy the dip, well, I have found out kind of the best way to know when to buy the dip, and it's pretty simple. All you need to do is look at the 27-day moving average. That's this blue line. I put the blue line in all of these charts, okay? So you can see when to buy the dip. And basically, when whatever is below the 27-day, that's the dip. That's when you want to buy. When it's above the dip, you do not want to buy. So right now, Bitcoin is above the 27-day moving average. You would want to wait for it to come below there to buy the dip. Last time there was a dip was back in September. Ever since then, man, price has been shooting off. Ethereum, also, right now, you would not be buying a dip. Even though the price is low, you're not buying a dip. It dipped down back like a week ago, a little over a week ago, but right now it is not a dip. Now, Chainlink, on the other hand, you would actually be buying the dip in Chainlink. If you see that, it's below the 27-day moving average, so it might be a good time to stockpile some Chainlink. Cell token, you would be buying the dip. If you were buying it, you would be buying the dip right now because it went up and then it dipped back down. Cardano, you would not be buying the dip. Surprisingly, as low of a price as Cardano is, you would not be buying the dip right now. And Matic, let's see if we can zoom in, you would be buying the dip right now. If you're buying, you'd be buying the dip. So in terms of all those, it seems like Matic, Cell, and Link, you would buy the dip, Bitcoin, ETH, and Cardano, you would not. Now, why did I choose this 27-day average? Well, I was just looking at this on Ethereum. I was trying out a whole bunch of different moving averages. And this 27-day just seems to do really well as support. All right, so we take a look at it. Support here, and kind of support right here. And then right there, a little bit of support, and right there. And it just kind of seems to follow the curve of it really nicely. Support down here, resistance right here, a little bit of support and resistance there. Again, right here, support here. Look at all these places where it just kind of like rests right there. And also right there, I forgot that one. Right here, okay? Also resistance right there, support right here, support right here, support right here. I mean, look at that. This line lines up perfectly. However, if we were to change the color on this, all right, just so we can take a look, see, had you have bought the dip here, guess what? You wait a little bit, price shoots up. Okay, had you have bought the dip here, wait a little bit, price shoots up. Okay, had you have bought the dip here, you wait a little bit, price shoots up. Had you have bought the dip here, well, you would have had to wait a little bit longer, okay, until the price shoot up. Had you have bought the dip here, you would have had to wait a little bit longer. But in general, if you buy the dip on the 27-day moving average, the price goes up. So guys, that's the end of the video today. I was just making this video to kind of say, hey, if you're looking to park some money in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because trading, 95% of traders lose. They just do, okay? But if you're looking to put your money here, best off just putting it in Bitcoin. Simple as that. I mean, do you need anything more than this? This is actual real data. Data doesn't lie. Okay? Look at that data. Bitcoin goes up, altcoins kind of just stay the same or go down. Most of them go down. Like pretty much everything except for 10 altcoins just degenerates. There's like 10 oscillators. So if you enjoyed that, like the video, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.